Work right here. What's good? What's good, everyone? Much love, yo. I know my face is naked a little bit. I took my electric hair clippers and put on the blade for the face and went ahead and got rid of that because I'm trying to come up out of a situation. Right now we're me and my dog here. We're homeless and literally cannot find any gas, so we're just like stranded here. And I'm really trying to find just a part-time job. It's insane. I literally cannot find even gas to help me go look for a job. I'm posted up in this very small town and I have no access to any help at all. I cannot even I cannot people say get a job, get a job, get a job, get a job. Well, okay, yeah. I haven't showered in probably 2 months. Just to keep it real. I probably haven't even had a shower in 2 months. I don't have any shoes to get a job to work. Like, it's really hard to get a job in my situation right here when I literally haven't even had a shower. I have no gas. I literally have no good work shoes to even make myself presentable, to even have somebody even pretend to want to hire me. So, if anybody's up in here, please smash that like button so this can reach other people because, I'm really in this homeless situation, this homelessness, displaced rather. This earth is my home. That's what I'm left with. That's what I got. So, yeah, hopefully somebody out there will smash this like button so that way I can try to reach some other people out there, because right now me and my dog, it's 2026, it's New Year's. Let's go, man. Let's come up with some support for each other, I drop a lot of content that really helps a lot of people. I've literally been thanked during my live streams by many people for the content that I create. So, okay, I'm pulling my weight the best I can right now. But, right now I'm homeless. Right now, me and my dog, we're out here in just an RV. That's all we got right now. And, I don't even have gas. I'm literally stuck right here, right now, praying somebody helps me with some gas because otherwise we're just stuck right here, just like this. Hey, what's good? What's good, everyone? What do you recommend me if I... So anyways, I'm just over here trying to find some... Sorry, I don't know what to say about that. About Charlie Kirk, All I know is you can check out my other content, and I have some really amazing stuff. Just not too long ago, I had a 6-hour long live stream. And anyways, I just want to explain, okay? So right now, I had to leave my land. Okay, we were living out on my land, and I'm making payments on it. And it's in an area that's really remote. So until I get my land paid off, I really can't just be there chilling. I got to try to make some stuff happen. I got to finish paying it off. I still owe $6,000 on this land that I got. So, I've paid over $8,000, almost $9,000 now on this land. So, that's been in the working now for 2 years. So the last 2 years, I've paid like $9,000 on this land. And So I'm getting there, but not being able to find work out there caused me to have to leave my land. And so yeah, I'm out here in the real world. Okay, a lot of people aren't gonna understand. Most people won't understand if you're not in this situation yourself. People, when you're down in this situation, all anybody out there wants to do is kick you down. Just kick you down. Keep telling you, oh, you're worthless. Oh, you don't mean nothing. Oh, you might as well go off yourself. Oh, I've heard it all. I've heard it all, literally. People are so selfish and so greedy that instead of helping somebody up, they'd rather just kick you down. So, that's real. Okay, the situation I'm trying to get out of, but brother, I haven't even taken a shower in 2 months because I don't even have a working water pump in my RV. I don't even have the money to get a water pump so I can even take a shower. I've literally went 2 months without a shower. Yeah, I'm dropping all these amazing videos and helping people the best that I can with my situation. Okay, I'm just a human, If you support helping each other, smash that like button, because this really needs to reach some other people out there. If you have a good bone in your body, if you have a true heart, smash that like button so this can reach some other people, because I really need y'all's help right now. Me and my dog is out here. We're out here, we have no gas. And for me to find a job, I need gas. I need shoes. I don't even have any good shoes. You feel me? So, and I stink. Okay, I haven't look at me. I look like shit. I haven't showered in 2 months because people out there would rather just turn the other cheek, not even pay you no attention, not even care. And that's sad, that's sad. I pour my heart and soul out to you people. I put my heart on the line. I give it all to you guys. All this other content I've created, it's all just trying to help other people. That's why we're here. That's our real true purpose of being here. So, yeah, nobody's authentic anymore. There's like no authentic people out there anymore. Y'all are goddamn brainwashed. Goddamn brainwashed. Y'all can't even smash the like button for brother. Bro. So maybe this is trying to teach me a lesson that, hey, maybe I need to stop trying to help other people, I guess. Because y'all can't even do something free and smash the like button for bro. So that I can really try to get some help right now. Because I really need some help right now. I cannot find a job out in this little tiny town where I'm literally 10 miles, where I park at night is 10 miles from town. I have to be able to drive back and forth to find work. I can't just post up in the middle of the street and say, hey, I'm going to park here. Okay, it doesn't work that way. You have to go to designated places that you're allowed to park. So, you guys, I really need a Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal donation. I've got to get out of this situation. The only way at all that I can find a job is if I can take a shower, I can get some gas, and I can get some shoes. I really need some new shoes. My shoes are all old and stinky and they need replaced. Okay? This is real life homelessness. This is really what I'm dealing with right now. I literally cannot find a job at all. Stinking. Bro, there's places I can go take a shower. It costs money. Everything costs money. So, if anybody on here would love for me to be able to keep bringing content that helps other people, I really need your help. I'm not going to be able to continue doing this unless somebody can help me. And that's just the facts of life. I really need somebody out there to drop a donation. And really, the first 10 minutes of this live stream has really taught me everything I need to know about y'all. Not a single person even hit the like button. Like, y'all are ugly, bro. The demons have attached to your soul, and you can no longer see what's real anymore. It's all good, dude. I'll just focus. Man, you know what? Bro, fuck everybody, bro. This is all how y'all gonna motherfucking treat a nigga, dude. Like, seriously, what's y'all problems? Seriously? Seriously, what is y'all problems? Go look at my goddamn other content out there, okay? I'm focused on helping other people. Period. Look at the description on my channel. Tell me I'm not focused on trying to help other people. Go ahead, go look. Instead of just judge a motherfucker, why don't you actually go do some homework and look? Okay, right now I really need somebody's help. And the way I'm being treated is absolutely less than humane. No, bro, you can help me with a donation, though. You can seriously help me with the Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal. Like, that's honest to God what I need right now. God knows my situation. Y'all who don't know me don't know that I have content on here. Much content that is focused on helping people. That's literally my main focus in life, is helping other people. Yet, I haven't had a shower in 2 months. I have no gas in my RV. I have no shoes. All my shoes are old. They stink, like me. I cannot get a job in the current state that I'm in right now. I absolutely need somebody out there to help me. Okay, I absolutely need gas. I absolutely need a shower. And I absolutely need some new shoes. I cannot find a job without these things. You guys don't know what it's like to go 2 months without a shower? Okay, the last 60 days I haven't had a shower. Because I barely am able to find enough gas and food to even survive right now. And that's just 100% real right now, yo. Bro, I really need some help. So, these people who just want to be demons, bro, I don't want you. Okay? If you go look at my content, I have very amazing stuff on here. Very amazing. I help so many people with every possible way that I can, and then some. But right now, I need y'all's help. Yeah, I literally, bro, I need a shower so bad. Okay? There's nobody in the entire world that will hire me stinking from not showering in 2 months because I cannot find enough money to even go take a shower. Where are the people in this world who actually care about others? Because that's my main focus, is caring about other people. But right now, your brother needs it to be returned. 100%. Yeah, that's where I'm at. There's no private place to go take a shower in the ocean. There's too many people. The last thing I need to do is end up in jail for just trying to take a shower. So I really need somebody's help. This is not a joke. I literally have no gas. Like, I'm literally out of gas, folks. I'm sitting here just praying somebody can help, because, man, I need to be able to focus on making content and trying to find a part-time job. I just want a part-time job. I live in an RV, and I have a land that I'm trying to finish paying off. There's no real reason for me to have to work full-time. I'm a content creator. That's what God has for me. That this connection I have, that this is what I'm doing. And I don't need to focus on a full-time job, but I do need to survive. I haven't even taken a shower in 2 months because nobody on here will help me. So, yo, I'm really praying right now that somebody can help me, yo. This is what we got. An RV. I don't even have a working water in here because nobody can help me with $50 to get a water pump. So I can put a water pump in here and actually shower. I can't even shower. I don't even have any running water because I don't have a working water pump. Yet everyone tells me to go get a job. Go get a job. Go get a job. Bro, how can I get a job when I have not showered in 2 months? Like, this really blows my mind. How can I get a job when I have not showered in 2 months? Because why? Because for me to shower is going to come down to whether I eat or not. Why? Because for me to shower is going to come down to whether I run out of gas in the middle of the road or not. This is where I'm at right now, folks. And I really need y'all's help. Okay? All the links are in the About tab, the description, everywhere. You can find all my links everywhere, okay, that they're on here. For my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal, I have actual links on here. You can find the names for them in the description, but the actual links are all there. And I really need some blessings right now, folks. I cannot come out of this homeless situation that I'm in unless I can get some help. Okay, let me come show you. Let me come show you. Okay, hold on, folks. Stay with me for a second. Let me come show you real quick. I absolutely need to show some people something. Okay, because you guys aren't quite understanding. Okay, look at what's over here, folks. There are people living in tents over here. Okay? This is what society has turned into. This is a small town. A very small town. And there's people here living in tents. You feel me? That's a sad reality. I am lucky to even have a RV without working water. All I need is a water pump, and then I could take a shower every day. But I cannot even find people with enough kindness in your heart to donate some money so I can get a water pump, so I can take a shower, so I can get some gas, so I can get a job. I can't do any of these things when I stink and I have no good shoes. These shoes that I have on, bro, look at these. Bro, this is what I'm wearing. Okay? This is what I'm wearing. This is what's on my feet right now. Do you feel me? I really need some help, folks. I'm really lucky to even have this. That's all I got. That's all I got. It's me and my dog and my RV. That's all we got. Okay? And I don't want to be a fucking bum the rest of my goddamn life. Okay? I really don't. So the only way for me to get on my feet again is for y'all to help me. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up just like these people over here in the tents. Okay? Otherwise, that's me in the tents right there. Okay? Those are tents covered with... So, really, folks, that is right where I'll end up if I cannot rent out the RV. Bro, are you smoked in the head, homie? Did you get dropped on your head, homie? Who is going to rent my RV, bro. Have you even seen my RV? People talk shit from a safe place, but you know what I'm saying? Look at my RV. Who's gonna fucking rent this shit? It has no good floor. It has no fucking working water. It has a roof that needs fixed. It has no good floor. This is my life. Who is going to rent this? And then where am I gonna go? And okay, so this person is like on a second density consciousness level about like my dog, and so I'm just gonna like I don't even want you to comment in my stuff anymore because it's just gonna upset me. This is my home, okay? If I give up my home, then where does me and my dog go? Okay, this is all we have. We need a donation. We don't need a bunch of people trying to tell me what the fuck to do. I'm trying to get a goddamn job. How can I get a goddamn job when I haven't showered in 2 months because I don't have working water? Okay, I'm going to keep it real, 100% real, all time. You will never catch homie slipping. You will never catch me being fake. This comes from real life situation. I just showed you the people out here in tents, okay? And this is a small town. This is a freaking... I'll show you the town. I can show you the town without even going anywhere. Look. This is the town in its entirety. Let me show you where I'm at. Okay? Because right now, this is the town in its entirety. Let me show you. If all these people will move out of my way. Okay, this little bit, this is it. This is town. This is town. There's a bridge there. This is it. This is town. So, there's people sleeping over there in tents. You feel me? We need some help. We need some help. And the longer you keep denying me help, the more I'm just in this situation. So if people want to do anything for New Year's to actually give a shit about human beings, please do it. Please do it. Because right now I can't take anymore. To be 100% real with everyone, I can't take anymore. I'm literally at the end of my rope right now. So I really need some people to help me. I literally have just enough gas to go park for the night. And then I'm back to square one in the morning. No shower, no food. I can't even make it to the grocery store to go use my food stamps to even go get some food because I have no gas. If I go get some food, I'm then stuck there in the parking lot. People don't understand. I showed you my shoes. How am I going to get a job with shoes that smell as bad as my armpits right now? Because I can't even find anyone to donate me some money to go take a shower? Yeah, nobody cares though. That's the point. There's homeless veterans all over. There's homeless veterans all over. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I literally cannot find a job when I have not showered in 2 months and I have no gas to go drive around and find a job. Where I have to park at night is not near where I can find a job. They're two totally separate places. Therefore, I have to drive back and forth. Otherwise, I'm just stuck right here in this small town and nobody cares. I can die right now and nobody's even gonna care. So, yes, I just need the right angel. And I would love to get a gym membership. I can't even. It comes down to whether I'm going to eat or run out of gas. That's my life right now. I'm either going to eat or get gas. I don't have, when I come up with $10, that's like, I have to put that in for gas and food. That's all I got. So I I just put $9 in gas in here. That's it. That's the only money I was able to come up on. So I cannot even go get food. I cannot go to a grocery store and get food because it's 10 miles away and I have no gas. You know what I mean? I drive an RV. I have just enough gas to go park for the night. This RV, I can only run it to a quarter tank and then it shuts off. I cannot run this thing down to empty. At a quarter tank, it shuts off. There's something wrong with it. And I don't have the money to fix it. I don't even have the money to shower. My basic survival has came down to whether I'm going to put gas in my tank, food in my stomach, or shower. What are you going to do? Are you going to lose the only home you got just to go take a shower? Probably not. You're probably not going to lose the only home you have to go take a shower. I need y'all's help, people. I really need y'all's help. People don't understand. If even 3 different people sent me $10, do you know how much that would help? I mean, really, do you know how much that would help? If even 3 people sent me $10. Like, can we at least care about each other enough to do that? I'm not asking for you to support my whole life. I'm just trying to get on my feet. I literally have not showered in 2 months. There's no sense even putting on clean clothes anymore. There's no sense. I stink so bad that there's no sense in even putting on clean clothes right now. Okay, I really need a blessing today. I'm serious. I really need a blessing today. A blessing is the only thing that's going to help me advance. I'm going to stay stuck just like this until somebody helps me. And that's just reality. Okay? If nobody helps me, I lose my RV and I end up like those 2 people I just showed you in the tent over here. And I've been there before. I'm not going back to that. I will end my life before I go back to that. So, I really need some help, folks. Okay, this isn't a joke. I have not showered in 2 months. I know sound doesn't produce smell, but if it did, y'all would smell me and be like, bro, here's some money, go shower, please. Like, look at my other content on here, yo. I love to help people. That is my main focus. That is what is within my heart, is to help other people. But right now I can't even take a shower to go try to find a part-time job. Okay, I really... Yes, my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal are in the About tab. You can go to the About tab on this video and it'll give you the actual links to my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal. And I'm sorry I'm so upset right now, but I'm really at the end of my rope right now, you guys. And the police isn't going to do nothing about it. Nobody's going to do nothing about it, bro. They don't care about people out here, bro. I live in Oregon. I'm stuck here. I can't leave, obviously, right? Because I can't even afford to go take a shower. How could I leave? You feel me? So, like, I really need somebody's help. I would love to go find a part-time job. I would love to, just to be able to survive and finish paying off my land payment. But yeah, so please, somebody out there that has a heart and soul, and those people, most of them believe in God, as I too. Look at all my other content. I praise our one infinite creator in Jesus Christ pretty much every video that I make. Pretty much every video I make, like I'm going to do right now, I give it all to God. That's what this is through. This isn't me. My mission wouldn't be my mission without the connection to our one infinite creator. Period. I want to have this connection. And I would love to just focus on diving deeper into ascension and diving deeper into the law of one. I don't even have a computer though right now. So all the content I make has to be just on the fly. It all has to just come pouring in. And that's what I'm making right now, because I don't have a computer. So I can't even make the content that I would like to make because I don't even have a computer. I've gained over 700 subscribers with just a phone. And I've gained over 700 subscribers not by being a douchebag. Okay, I'm a very good person. But right now, I'm struggling. I have not showered in 2 months, homie. Like, I really need somebody's help. Yeah, well, no, it would be in my RV here. So, yeah, no, they wouldn't really be able to steal it. I have a guard dog here. And I don't think she'll let anybody in. And I know that I won't. I'm from Billings, Montana. Originally. The last of the hard knocks, you feel me? Like, I'm not going... Plus, if it needs to go further than that, then of course, there's those options too. I am from Billings, Montana. Okay? I don't want to... I hate hurting people. Every time I've hurt somebody, I hate it. That's why I tell them, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please, you do not want this smoke, homie. I am a changed man. You do not want this smoke, homie. Okay? I tell people that I recently, somebody, I don't know, they were tweaking or something, and they thought I was somebody else or something. I have no idea what they were on, but they were like trying to fight me, and I'm like, dude, I promise it's not going to go the way you think. Like, I literally promise. My grandpa on my dad's side was a Navy SEAL. And my grandpa on my mom's side was in the Air Force. So, you feel me? Like, I don't want to live that way. I don't. That's why I left Billings, Montana. After an incident that I'm not going to speak about. So, I don't like hurting people. I really don't. I would really rather just love everyone. That's my mission. Is to love myself and everyone. Forgive myself and everyone. And be of service to others. My other content out there, there's people that come right in on my live stream and tell me that thank you for the information and thank you for everything. That's happened a few times now on my live streams where I've had people genuinely thankful for me. So I'm not some piece of crap, okay? I haven't showered in 2 months and I'm losing my mind. I have no gas. And yes, I absolutely have a plan. I'm trying to go get a part-time job out here. I'm really trying to go get a part-time job out here. I'm homeless. I live in an RV and it's winter. So there's very little hours of daylight. So for me to work a full-time job and have my dog, it would be too much. Not only that, trying to find a full-time job with an RV when you stink and you have no clean nothing, bro, they're not going to hire you. They're going to say, next. So that's just real. You know, I've been out here. I found one job in the last, since summer. Since summer, I had one job. And it didn't work. It was not the right place for me to be. I hate slackers. I hate people that don't care about other people. If what they do in their job, like if they don't care about people and they're just like, oh, just send it, just do this, just do that, screw them. I don't care about none of that. Okay, that's not me. I do care. So that's why some jobs are not for me. But I'm giving it my all. I can't give anything less than my all. I don't know how. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to lie. Literally, I do not know how to lie. I have lost girlfriends in the past because I do not know how to lie. I'm going to keep it a buck every time. I don't know how to lie. That's not in my nature. I'm a being from another planet. That's where my soul comes from. My soul does not come from this planet. I'm much more loving than most people could even imagine. Because where I come from, there's a lot more love. Okay? I have loved too deep before and scared people away. Because I care so much. And that care that I have is like maybe 1% of the population here. Maybe 1% of the population on this planet can match the care that I have for humanity. Maybe 1%. And that's to keep it a buck. Don't take my word for it. Go watch my other videos. Go watch my videos where I'm not out of gas. Okay? Because when I'm out of gas, literally out of gas, yeah, shit gets real. But when that's not my focus at all, I'll literally focus on other things until I'm out of gas. And then I'm like, hey, can somebody please help me? Because my little suggestions here and there in my other content, nobody takes it. So then it eventually forces me to refigure my shit out because I'm out of everything. So yeah. Well, I have some clean clothes. I don't even want to put on my clean clothes that I washed like a week ago. Okay, I've been like wearing the same like 2 different pairs of clothes for like the last week now because I stink so bad that I don't even want to put on my clean clothes. I haven't had a shower in so long and I stink so bad that I cannot even put on clean clothes right now. It would make no sense. I'd literally rather be naked right now than to wear some clean clothes over my disgusting body. So, and I feel it. I know. I struggle so hard to find propane too. So hard. I might run out of propane tonight. And all I have is a stove. I don't even have a propane heater. I just use my 4-burner stove. I just turn 1 burner on and that's all I got because I couldn't even find somebody to donate for me to even get a heater. I've been trying since the beginning of winter to find somebody to help me get a heater. Humanity is so smoked that they won't even help me get a heater. It's sad. It's sad. When you go look at my other content of how much I actually truly care about people, to get treated this way is sad. I'm always going to keep it a buck. There's no fake bone in my body, homie. This cat right here is not a fake homie. I'm as real as it really gets. On God. God knows that. Like, I'm incapable of lying. Unless it's to a police officer. Let me make that straight. Unless it's to the court system or a police officer, okay, those things I will lie to. Oh, they won't even know I'm lying either. Those two things, I grew up in the system, okay? My father was in prison when I was just a child. I grew up in the system, okay? I'm obviously going to protect myself and lie to the police and lie to the courts. You know? Outside of that, though, I don't know how to lie. Period. I've lost relationships because I'd rather tell you the truth. And no, it wasn't from sleeping around. I'm a very faithful person if I'm in a relationship. Very faithful. In fact, so faithful that one time I went and picked some people up. They needed a ride. It was 3 chicks. And I had a girlfriend. And these 3 chicks, after me drifting around just a little bit, having a little bit of fun, just being me, all 3 of them wanted to screw me right there in the house. They're like, hey, let's go. All 3 of us are going to fuck you tonight, homie. And I'm like, I have a girlfriend. That's the type of faithful, that's the type of love that I have. How many men out there are you going to find that are going to turn down a foursome? Not many. Me and 3 other chicks, like, yo, that's the life I come from. I come from having hundreds of people by my side, but I no longer live in that state because they turned into a bunch of fake snakes like the rest of the world. And I was like, bro, I can't even be around these people anymore because otherwise somebody's going to get hurt, bro, because I don't like fake. I literally, that's the only thing that I hate on. That's the only hate that I still have within myself is for fake ass shit. If it's not fake ass shit, then I won't hate. I'll brush it up aside. But on some super fake stuff, I can't deal with. Period. I've been in situations where I've done had guns to my head before and stuff. There's no fake bone in this body, you feel me? And the more you learn, yeah, well, that was just past examples, you know. I haven't been to court in, I don't know, like 3 years was like the last time. And then before that, it was like 2 years. Hi, baby girl. My dog knows I'm upset right now. Hi, baby girl. Yes, I love you too, baby. Yes. My girl loves me. She knows when daddy's upset. Join belly, or what is that? I'm not sure what that means. And it looks like spam, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. I don't like no spam up in here, you feel me? Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. I really only, you know, there's people out here that have homegrown and they'll give like homegrown. So homegrown weed is better than dispensary weed because, yeah, dispensary weed, most of it is there They're spraying it with so many chemicals and stuff now that dispensary weed is literally toxic. They're literally like drugging us through the dispensary weed. Okay, I watched a video about that. There's these Chinese grow houses all over America. They're ran by the Chinese. And they smoke out the entire property. They set off these smoke bombs that release these chemicals. And they fill up the whole entire room with this smoke. Okay, that's what's going on with the weed nowadays. I'm a very informative person. I am very smart. Okay, very smart. I was one of the like originals back in the day of Anonymous, back when Anonymous was actually real and not some bullshit that it's going on now. Okay, not only that, I have been the one that has turned Anonymous onto information. The real stuff, not the fear porn that they're pumping. But on that real stuff that they put out, that was from me. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. You could probably go find the comment and everything that I had left because some of the people that was working with, I was like, yo, y'all are smoked. Y'all is just trying to produce fear porn, bro. And the things that you're talking about aren't even going to happen. They're just fear porn. That's it. Period. So I have my own desertion. I met a messenger when I was 19 years old. I literally met a real messenger when I was 19 out in Seattle, Washington. And that started to change my life. And by 2017, I had found my own mission. So 2017 is when I found my real purpose of being here. And that's why I don't have a job. Yeah, I would like to try to get one. Just part-time. I don't want any more than part-time. Why? Because I have a mission. I have a mission here. And even when I'm at my lowest of low, it's still my mission. Because why? Because there's people out there that need to see some real. I'm going to expose the real no matter what it's about. Just like I went and showed you all the tents over there. And saying that's literally where I will end up. Unless I can find some help. So let me see what other comments. You're talking to a messenger right now. Yeah. So I'm one too now. You feel me? Like, since 2017, I became my own. Like, yeah, that meeting back in 2013 with the messenger. So after some years, of being on that path of information that I received, then created my own mission. So very real stuff, and much love to you, girl. I think you're girl or you boy. I'm sorry. I have a hard time knowing on these things. Sage, you're probably a boy. Sorry, my bad. I thought you was probably... I have a hard time on here. I have a little tiny screen, and I'm trying to read these comments and names and pictures. I can barely see your guys' pictures on here, because I just have a phone, so my bad. But yeah. And check your account, brother, man. Okay. Oh man, thank you, yo. Thank you so much for $22, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's all it takes is a little bit of kindness on some very real stuff, okay? Just before Christmas, the day before Christmas, I gave somebody my last $20. No, that 100% happened, okay? They came up to me when I was at a gas station, and they had an RV too. And they were like, yo, I'm out of gas in my RV. Is there any way you can help me? And because somebody had blessed me to get out to the ocean, because at the time I was headed to the ocean where I'm at now. And because I was inland, like almost 2 hours inland. And so I was able to fill up my tank to come out here. Now, this is back the day before Christmas, right? And so I filled up my tank, and I literally had $20 left over. Okay, that was supposed to go for food. That $20 was actually for me to go get food. That $20 I had left over. Instead, I helped somebody that needed gas. That's the type of person I am. To keep it a buck. So thank you. Thank you very much. Much blessings your way. Much blessings your way. It'll always come back around eventually. Sometimes it could be a week later. But it'll come back eventually. When you're at your lowest of low, God works in mysterious ways. When you're at your lowest of low. So that's real, That's my focus. Because I have a tiny bit of cap. Bitch, nigga, you don't know me. Go sit on the sidelines, ho. That's where you belong, right? My real ones know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to this little bitch-ass nigga telling me that I'm a cat, bro. There ain't no fake bones in this body, homie. I'll square toe-to-toe with you right now over this shit, homie. There ain't no fake bone in homie right here body. Period. Not a single fake nothing. I really did give somebody my last $20, and it's not at all the first time that I've done that. Not at all, by any means at all, was that my first time of giving the last money that I had to somebody. I do that on a regular. If somebody out there needs it even more than I do, if they're in a situation where they need it even more than I do, I'm a real motherfucker. I'm going to help them. I'll go hungry that night. Especially if it means somebody losing their RV, because they don't play around with that shit. If you run out of gas, you're fucked. You better find some gas right now, because otherwise they're coming to take your shit. Okay, RVing these days is no joke. You can't just run out of gas and post up and be like, oh, well, I'll move when somebody out there blesses me. It might be a week from now, but I'll move eventually. Nah, homie, they're going to take your shit. So if somebody else out there is in a worse situation than me, I'll give that $22 that was just sent to me to them right now. If they're truly in a worse place than I am. God has got this. And none of these trolls are going to make me ever believe anything different. God has got this. So, you can miss me with the bullshit, okay? And no, go away, you LT. Man, y'all are weird, bro. I don't want any, that's one thing homies not okay with. Do not bring any faggot shit over here, okay? Where I am from, Billings, Montana, where I am from, back when I grew up there, if you tried to come out the closet, because I've beat people up that have came out the closet, homie. That's where it happens where I'm from, back in the day. I don't know, they're probably on some weird shit now, but back when I grew up there, back when I grew up where I grew up, it was all the way unacceptable. And not only that, it is unacceptable in God's eye. So, I don't care what any preachers out there tried to brainwash y'all into thinking. A man is not supposed to be with another man, period. End of story. Same with the female. A man and a woman is meant to be together, period. End of discussion. End of discussion. I do not put up with that. You know, part of being a real person is setting boundaries with people. Okay? I have my boundaries. And if you cross that line, you're going to get deleted. Do what you got to do, pay it forward. Yes, thank you. Much love, yo. And no, you know, I was just saying that if somebody was to come back to me right now, that's what I would do if they were in a worse situation than I am. But that would have to take a lot, because right now I'm in a pretty fucked up spot right now, which is why I made this video, like, instead of focused on what I would love to focus on instead, like all my other content. So you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, much love. What's with? Sorry, I'm making a live stream. YouTube. Sorry, some other homeless person was walking by. Like, why are you talking to yourself, homie? I'm like, no, check it out. I'm making a live stream on YouTube. I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, homeless people all over here, bro. Why don't, people out there who would rather just judge, why don't you come and talk to some of us folks out here and see what's really going on in Oregon? This Democratic ran piece of shit place, yo. If this place was not ran by the Democrats, this place would be better. And both sides are puppets. So don't get me wrong. Both sides are puppets. But the Democrats want absolute destruction. That's why in California, you can go steal almost $1,000 worth of stuff with nothing, no consequences. That's why here in Portland, they would not let the troops come in and handle that situation. They said, oh no, we got it under control. No, you didn't. You never had it under control. Portland's been a wreck for years. For years now, Portland has been a wreck. And y'all want to come and try to say, you know what I'm saying? So disinformation out there has kept us all so divided that it's disgusting. And that's why I'm so focused on making content to bring y'all the real. I'm going to bring y'all the real, okay? I'm not just some bum, okay? I started working at 13 years old. That's when I got my first real job, okay? I was already working before then, doing yard work and stuff. But at 13 years old, I got my first real job through the HRDC program because I grew up without a father and a mom who made minimum wage. That's where I'm from, you feel me? So should have left her there. Yeah, I had an ex in Portland too, and I did leave her there. Actually, I didn't. I brought her with me for a little while, but then I brought her into Washington, just right across the border into Vancouver. And by that point in time, I realized I got to go take you back to Portland, homie, because you were batshit crazy, and this is not going to... No, yo, you're going to have to go back to Portland. I trust you be in a better spot this time next month. Let's hit 2026 right. Yeah. The moves you make this year will set you up to become wealthy in 2027. You can do it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, all of us that are following this true path from our one infinite creator, we have blessings coming. Amen for that. We have blessings coming. They're just not here yet. And so times are really tough right now. But when those blessings hit, bro, people are stuck in the thought of money being everything. They're stuck worshiping money, thinking money is the answer for everything. And they have no faith in God. They have no care for other human beings. They literally, man, all those people are in for a rude awakening when shoes finally get reversed. Because it's coming. And actually, you're already seeing it. In real time right now, you're already seeing it. Go look at some of these celebrities out there, what they're going through right now. Okay, it's happening in real time. These people who are only concerned about money and literally fuck everybody else and selfish, greedy, even David Wilcock. I won't even listen to David Wilcock anymore after what I've been through in that community. I'm letting David Wilcock go even. And I love David Wilcock, but where he's at right now is so out of focus compared to where he was that I can't even watch his content anymore. It's sad. He's where I got most of my well, not most. He's where I got probably half of my information from. Was a very, very great connection. But where he's at lately, I don't know, yo. I'm not going to continue to tell other people to check him out because of where he's at right now. And the fact that, he's making thousands of dollars every week from his YouTube, right? He makes thousands of dollars a week from his YouTube between all the donations and all the views that he gets, all the watch time hours, you feel me? He's making bank and still trying to be like, oh, I'm so poor. Oh, somebody please send me a donation. Motherfucker, you have $1 million+ house on property that's worth a lot. And you're going to sit there and try to play, man, you feel what I'm saying? I don't even have a house. I have an RV. I don't even have a heater. Yet, nobody in that community, including David Wilcock, would even shoot me $100 so I could go get a heater. I wasn't asking for $1,000. I was asking for $100 so I could go get a heater. Well, there's thousands of dollars being cycled in. Thousands of dollars being cycled in, and they wouldn't even help me get a heater. So, I'm going to call it like I see it. If I was David Wilcock and David Wilcock was me, I guarantee you I would help him get a heater. If I had $2,000 sitting in my bank account right now, and somebody comes up and asks me for a heater so they can stay warm, bro, I'm taking you to the store right now and we're going to get a heater right now. That's the difference between me and other people out there. I'm actually truly focused on being of service to others. I'm actually truly focused on building unity where we can help each other. And anybody who comes into my platform and who is not on that wavelength, yeah, I'm going to kick them out. Whether I block their comments or whether, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to kick them out. I don't need it. I know who I am. Not only do I know who I am, part of loving yourself is creating boundaries. So part of loving yourself is having boundaries that people cannot cross. I'm telling you, I'm as real as they come. That's why my Cashapp, the original name on my Cashapp is Trill Dill. Okay, Trill, Trill, Trill Dill. My name is Dylan, spelled with an A-N. I'm one of the most authentic people you are going to find out there. Because why? That's where my soul originates from, not this planet. Definitely not this planet. So, I get homesick at times, Often lately, I get really homesick for just being on a place where people actually care about each other. I miss that. And I know that that's where I'm from. This world here, I'm not of this world here. But I am here to try to help y'all realize that there are other worlds out there. We're not alone in the galaxy. We're not alone in the universe. And we're never alone, period. Can I get an amen, anyone? We're not alone, period. If you have a connection with God, you have a connection with Jesus, and you start to embody the spirit of Jesus within yourself, that's what I'm on. Right now, I'm a little high strung. This isn't my typical, when you go through shit, sometimes you just gotta let it out. Because you can't just keep it bottled up. That's what makes people go crazy and do stupid shit. And I'm from the wishing the nigga would section, so I don't want to be on no stupid shit. I moved away from that to be a better person. So God is the love and light out in the universe. God is not a person, not a place, not a thing. Our one infinite creator, that's the real name. Our infinite creator, I call it the one infinite creator because there's only one God. These other people like Ra, that people viewed as a sun god, that's not a god. That's just a higher density being. Okay, right now, this planet, we're at the lowest level of consciousness that we could be at as a human being. If you get any lower of consciousness than where we're at, this is what you become. Okay? And that's 100% facts. That is a second density being right here. We are a third. And other planets out there are on fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't really know anything past that. There probably is other layers of consciousness above that. But for right now, that's way out of focus. We're only at third density. So we should be thinking about fourth density and fifth density right now. That's all we should be thinking about. We shouldn't be thinking about sixth, seventh, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We're only at a third density level. So, and that's what, when you hear people talk about having a connection with their higher self, okay, having a connection with your higher self means your spirit, and that is been reunited with the one infinite creator, because we exist in more timelines than just this one. That's the truth about it. Our spirit, our individual spirit, has multiple copies in different layers of consciousness. It's kind of like the parallel universe theory type of stuff, but it's not. It's above that. We are interdimensional beings. So when you're talking about connecting with your higher self, that means connecting with yourself that has been reunited with the one infinite creator, which typically happens around 6th or 7th density. Typically, for others, it can happen sooner. But for the most part, it's not till like 6th or 7th density is when most people are going to be reunited with the one infinite creator. And after you've been reunited with the one infinite creator, that's when you become your higher self. So when we move on from here, there's going to be other souls reincarnated to take our place. We're going to move on to the next level, though. Those of you that can focus on love and forgiveness and service to others, that's all it takes. Yeah. So my source is somewhat Christian based, but it's not Christian based in the sense of religion, because it's not religion. It's not a cult. It's none of that type of stuff. But it does focus on the teachings of Jesus Christ. That's what the Law of One is. The Law of One, type in lawof1.info on your browser, and you're going to see some amazing stuff out there. In the beginning of the Law of One, Ra talks about how they built the pyramids. So the Law of One is contact with the higher density being known as Ra. Like I previously said, people thought that that was a sun god, but there's only one God. These people that were viewed as gods, it's because they had a light body, some of them. And that's what happens as you get into 4th, 5th, and 6th density, and 7th. You become a light body. So not everyone once we hit 4th density, not everyone's going to have a light body. Only people who are closer to 5th density, like myself. So it all depends on you. It all depends on what work you put in. It all depends on you doing your homework. If you do your homework on all this, your life will change. Your life will change, yo. And all right, yo, I gotta get off of here though, because do you believe Jesus is God? Yeah, let me answer your questions real quick. How you doing, yo? What's good? Yo, I'm starving right now. I have enough now to get a little bit of gas. So I really got to figure out how to get some propane though, because last night I pretty much ran out of propane. Like I have a little bit left, but it smells bad. So right now I'm like out of propane and praying somebody out there can help with the donation. As one person blessed me with $22, that's going to go into my gas tank. All $22 is going into my gas tank because I'm that bad off right now. But I'm sweating. I don't feel good. I need some food, yo. I'm so hungry right now. Oofda. Sorry, I'm like having a hot flash type of thing right now because my blood sugar is really low right now. So, give me a moment. But so no, so God and Jesus are related, but no. God is the one infinite creator. God is actually the love and the light in the universe. So there's a part of the universe out there. It's kind of like a geometric figure. Okay, kind of like it's basically like that, but it's made of love and light. So our infinite creator is the love and light out there. That same love and light exists within ourselves. Unfortunately, so many people are so far gone that they have disconnected from that. Which is another reason I'm here. To try to help bring us all back. And so Jesus, when Jesus left this planet, his spirit embodied the Son. Jesus' spirit is the Son. And that's why 35 different ancient prophecies spoke about the solar event coming up. Hi, baby girl. It's my baby going crazy. So, yeah. So, all this information is in my playlist, but I know a lot about it, so I love to talk about it. But right now, I super need to get some food. So, and it's about to be dark outside. So I'm praying that yeah, I'm praying that I can find some more donations for some more gas so I need to take a shower, yo. That's literally my main focus right now, is trying to come up with enough to go take a shower or to get a water pump for my RV and fix it so I can take showers in here. Because I could take showers in here once I get the water pump. Sorry, my dog's standing in my way. She's hungry too. Yeah, we gotta find some more money, baby girl. She is such a lover. What's up with you, baby girl? Yeah, daddy loves you. She's coming to calm me down right now. The dog is calming me down right now because we're in a bad spot financially right now. And I can't even find a part-time job right now because I literally haven't showered in longer than I want to readmit. That's already back in the video. And I have not. I don't even have good shoes to go find a job. Like, that's also in the video. I literally took off my shoes and put my camera down there and was like, look, homie's really bad off right now. And I also took everyone on a walk to show what happens if I lose my RV. And there's people right here, literally right there, that are in tents. If I lose this, I'm back to that. And I've been there before. No, thank you. Like, I'm praying that I can receive enough blessing to not end up back in that situation. But when you run out of gas, your RV is going to get towed. You feel me? So yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, God and Jesus are not the same. We are all a creation of the one infinite creator, though. So God, the one infinite creator, put us all here. Not just on this planet. All beings in the whole universe were put here by the one infinite creator. But yes, there is bad and good. But there are far more positive beings out there in the universe than there are negative. Right now in third density, we're pretty much at, this is pretty much hell. There's no heaven and hell. This pretty much is hell. We're at the lowest density of consciousness that a human being can be at. Period. Like I said, our dogs, pets, animals in general are a second density being. We are third. We're headed to fourth density, though. So, anyways, much love, yo. I gotta go figure some stuff out. So, peace and love, yo. Peace and love. I gotta go figure some stuff out.